everything going on, I still can't believe Chloe remembered my birthday. And made such a kick-ass gift. Maybe it's the sleep deprivation, but I don't think I've seen Moses look this beaten down before. It's scary. Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
I am too. It all seems so normal, her being here. But then I remember she's supposed to be dead.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope. As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
She stayed up all night with Moses. Whatever the future brings, I'm so lucky she's here. I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
Well, I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you. But if we're throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
Statue for sure. Your hair will be carved from the finest emerald, and your tattoos will glow in the dark.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Poppies, let me begin today with one of my favorite quotes from President John F. Kennedy. "Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable." Perhaps Lakeport's struggle with the corrupt Caledon administration does not rank on the great struggles of our time. Outside of the local press and you, dear listeners, few have even paid much attention to our cause. But revolutions are not confined just to national projects or massive institutions. Sometimes, the greatest way to effect change is to focus with all your collective might and conviction on rooting out the evil in front of you. My brothers and sisters of Lakeport are not focused on greater political movements or ideologies. They simply want to protect their homes and their families. It is perhaps the most ancient and universal human struggle there is. And that is why I am so honored to be counted as one of the leaders of the protest this Sunday. When we finally march on Caledon, we do not come as meek petitioners to their mercy. We do not submit to their elitist codes of conduct and acceptable political speech. No, we come to shake the foundations, to instill a healthy appreciation and, yes, fear for the power of our cause. Because make no mistake, power is the only thing these people understand. When I speak to you next, it will be on the far shores of the Rubicon. Until then.
Vox Populi.
Still at the vet. One less potential victim, or perpetrator, if Moses is right about that heat lamp.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
We have a lot of indications of what could lead to the fire, but no way to know which, if any of them, will happen.
I'm afraid you're right. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it, but now there was no demolition, so we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No, that's reality.
But we know so much more than we did before. We know about the protest. We know about the body. We know about the illegal demolition. All that knowledge has to make some difference, right?
I don't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max? What's up?
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
'Cause I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
At first, I didn't realize what I'd seen. And by the time I pieced it together, I was too shocked to tell you. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
That really messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her. Thanks again, Moses. I'd be lost without you.
You're welcome. I just hope it's enough.
Chloe's waiting for me outside. Stay safe, Moses.
You too.
How are you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it. I
would, have... You first.
Okay. That week we spent together in high school, I still don't know who it happened to. I don't know which Chloe I am, or which Max you are. And I don't care. Whatever comes next, I'm just really glad I'm the Chloe that gets to be here with you right now. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I keep looking for that perfect moment. First the canoe, then the basement. Something always ruins it. It's like the universe doesn't want us to... And now it's the day of the fire. And everything is happening. And I just...
That's what I have to say to the universe.
Worth the wait.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye. This is it. If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Noelle and I have had our differences, but she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire. Noelle doesn't like me. But maybe she'll listen to me if I can figure out who will start the fire. I want to stop this threat as much as you. You know we're on the same team, right?
I know you have lied to me since the moment I met you. You being here now only increases my suspicions.
I should do the rounds, see what I can find out. These protesters do make it look fun, aside from the whole burning down the school thing. Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project. Have to admire what Amanda has tried to do with her bar. Too bad it all led to this. What kind of bar are you running here anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the Angry Throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it always works for me. Try to fix a problem, end up making it 1,000 times worse.
Sure, but what's the alternative?
Not giving a fuck?
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty nice, actually. Anything I can help with?
Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey's gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I
but
believe it.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is, when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You got it. What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
Stay safe today.
You too, Chloe.
Have to admire what Amanda has tried to do with her bar. Too bad it all led to this. Amanda's benefit for Lakeport was just 2 nights ago. She must be wrecked by all of this. Amanda is definitely focused on more important things than mopping up right now. These protesters do make it look fun, aside from the whole burning down the school thing. No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open. He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire to the campus. But maybe that's intentional.
Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes, the powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now will you please leave?
Come on. I know you want to get rid of me now, but you're gonna miss our banter when it's over.
Not likely.
Bye, Professor.
So long.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready. Not cool, man. What did grilled cheese ever do to you? Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting. Wonder what made Ren sit out from the rest of the group. Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself? I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming. Noelle doesn't like me, but maybe she'll listen to me if I can figure out who will start the fire. I know who is planning on turning violent today.
You do?
It's Joey. He's an extremist pretending to be an activist. He's out for blood.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him. Thanks.
Not sure if there's anything else I can do. Hopefully Max finds something.
It's a quiet Sunday morning. For now. Vin.
Shh. They're really going at it in there.
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnia veritas. Truth conquers all, you'll see.
Now you're boring me in 2 languages. I'm leaving.
Don't bother. This office will be yours soon enough.
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
Safi. I didn't realize.
Of course you didn't, Dingus. That's what makes it fun.
What are you doing here? And no more games. Please. Wait. Yasmin? Yasmin was in Abraxas. She was there on the night when that kid died.
What do you know about him?
He was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party, then got way too high and killed himself. There was a cover-up. I had no idea your mom was involved.
I'm impressed. Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved. That's how I got tipped off to all this. Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something. The Abraxas house, the demolition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy. That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
I know this must be so hard for you. I'm so sorry you have to deal with more of her lies.
You think I'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you?
Let's confront her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever else she's planning.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now, let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown. From there, who knows? Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town.
Safi.
We could head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together? Look, there will be a fire today. People will die. I have to stay and do something.
I know shit between us has gotten weird. But it's still me. You're my best friend. And if you still care about me at all, you need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You, me, Chloe. Maybe even Moses. Who knows? Your power called us together from afar, like some kind of beacon or
a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
No, Safi, I'm sorry. I do care about you. But right now, I have a job to do. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you. Please, I'll be good. I won't shapeshift. I won't lie. Just please. I don't want to be alone.
Safi.
Fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
Who is it? Maxine. Hello. Are you here for Owen? He's just stepped out.
No. I'm here for you, actually.
I see. I was just indulging in a bit of nostalgia. Intoxicating, but deadly in high doses. Please.
Let's see what Yasmin has been hiding. I bet even the world's greatest scientists would be stumped by the physics of time travel. Yasmin, Owen, Abraxas, all these crazy, convoluted plans. How important is it all in the end? Am I the ball that sets the others into motion? Or am I one of the ones being crashed into? Owen really ramped up his security after Sophie and I broke in here. Yasmin is the ultimate chess master. I wonder if I'll be able to get her to open up to me. Talking to Yasmin is hard enough as it is. Getting her to tell me the truth about Abraxas and Owen has my hands shaking.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I saw Owen running out of here. He seemed very upset.
I'm sorry you saw that. As you know, Owen and I don't see eye to eye. Unfortunately, this has become very personal between us. But to call me a snake after all that I've done for him? Well, I always try to keep my cool, no matter how upset I am.
Haven't you been a snake? Lying and backstabbing everyone?
I see your sense of reality is just as twisted as his. How sad.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a snake. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever. I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
I was there last night, at the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The person had an original blueprint of the Abraxas house basement. How would someone get that?
You'd need access to the university's archives. Only a high-level administrator... I feel you are pulling me out into deep waters just to watch me drown. I'm sorry, Maxine. I cannot help you.
Yasmin feels guilty about what happened. If she feels she can trust me with that guilt, I can get the whole story from her.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand. I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt since then. That you feel suffocated. But I'm worried that the threat isn't over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
That poor child's death, decades ago? It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act. With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the threat in the basement away for good.
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
No. It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out. He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless. Not someone to be trusted in a crisis. I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking. I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go, and look for it elsewhere. before it is too late. After my reputation is destroyed, at least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
I won't find more here. Time to leave. It's time to face whatever is coming. Whether Yasmin told me the full truth or not, she definitely wasn't the one in the basement with the sledgehammer last night. Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night? Who will start a fire by trying to destroy them? Owen acted defeated with Yasmin, but I don't think he's giving up yet. He'd do anything to protect his plans for Caledon. Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just hope I'm not too late.
Max has a suspect. I have a suspect. It'll be enough to stop the fire. It has to be.
Chloe? Paradox stuff?
Paradox stuff. I can't stand this. When will we know if it worked?
How will we determine a fire didn't start today? Wait until midnight?
Ugh. I talked to Max. She thinks Owen is going to start the fire.
And you still think it's gonna be the bartender?
It could be either. Hell, maybe it's both.
You know, maybe I've been too fatalistic. Maybe it's not a question of how inevitable the fire is, but how to mitigate the damage using what we know. If someone had a telescope and the right vantage point, they could probably spot a fire as soon as it broke out.
Oh, yeah?
Since they know the fire might be coming, said someone's could take measures to protect themselves?
Oh, it's someone's now, is it? Where could we get the best view of campus?
The observatory. I'm not saying it's the safest plan, but we know the risks and can take precautions. Hypothetically, we'd be in no more danger than if we stayed here.
You want to tempt fate that much? That's so incredibly hardcore. Max will be so pissed if we put ourselves in danger. But if she winds up in danger, we might be close enough to help.
I don't imagine you'd let me go by myself.
Not a fucking chance. Let's go.
silenced. Shake the ivory tower. Let your voices be heard. We will not be silenced.
Max, it's like a zombie movie. Do we run, or do we start shambling around and hope we blend in?
Reggie, I need you to be honest with me right now. What did Owen do with the bones that were in the Hall of Secrets?
What are you talking about? A real human bone? Oh, God, is that what this has all been about? A literal fucking skeleton?
Didn't Owen know?
No! He thought the big secret was some blackmail on the administration, like Loretta's podcast said. Oh, Jesus. I slept in a house with a dead guy. Owen's been running around all morning making sure the windows are boarded for the protest. I don't think Abraxas is on his mind at all.
Shit. That means I'm back to square one. You'd better get out of here, Reggie. It's not safe. No, no!
Run! Stop!
No!
She'll be fine. She's got fucking superpowers. Of course she'll be fine. But what if she's not? What if there's, I don't know, a stampede?
I sent out a mass email this morning with a copy of the school's fire escape plans. If something goes wrong, hopefully people remember where to go.
Moses, that's amazing. You thought of everything.
I'm sure I didn't, but every little bit helps.
You see anything?
Maybe a blade of grass, not sure. It's the wrong eyepiece. When I get stressed out, I can become a little scatterbrained, but I really thought I brought that other eyepiece up here, though.
Hey, my brain is always scattered. I'll search around.
Thanks.
Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens? Moses tried to show me how to smother a fire with one of these last night, but I almost fell asleep in it. I can't imagine what my death did to my mom. Is it weird that I feel guilty about something I don't even understand? Moses is my first choice for post-apocalypse bunker mate. After Max, of course. Bingo. Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens? Lots of effort to look at some burning balls of gas. I thought Max and Moses got along because they were both nerds, but now I think it's because they're both heroes. Scatterbrain doesn't cover it. Moses is lucky he managed to get dressed this morning. That thing was a bitch to set up. But if things go bad, we've got another escape route. No eyepiece. Some sweet wrenches, though. Security is on high alert. What will we say if anybody asks why we're up here?
Working on my dissertation. Loving physics isn't a crime, thankfully.
For a science nerd with a favorite nebula, Moses is pretty damn cool.
This little adventure is making me want to get my own telescope. I'll look into it.
Thanks. I don't see a crowd yet. The protest must... Oh my God.
Shit! He just... Oh, no!
Hello? An arsonist has attacked Caledon University.
Ren.
Yes, right in the center of campus. Please hurry, it's... Wait, hold on. There's, another one.
What the hell? What's over that hill?
I think the Abraxas house exploded? No, I'm not joking.
Max? I'm gonna check something out.
The fire department will be here soon. Stay safe. Tell them to take the frontage road. It's faster.
I was too late. I can't go back far enough. I failed.
Sir, you need to stay back. I saw students run into this building when the protesters arrived. They may be trapped.
Yes, I heard screaming.
I'll check the fab. You check the admin. No students are dying today.
Until the fire department arrives,
Get away from me!
Loretta?
It's locked! I need to find something to...
There's no time. I'm gonna double back. I'll find another way out.
Fire is spreading this way! We need to get you out through here!
It won't budge. I need to find another door. Ah!
Loretta?
Loretta's at the other door. Loretta's at the other door.
I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to wait there. I will get you out.
Yeah, that does sound pretty crazy. Holy shit! The roof is caving in. I have to go. Don't worry, Max. I can take care of myself.
Loretta,
You need to trust me right now. I'll be back soon. Just stay here.
Loretta doesn't want to wait for me. Should I head out and see if there are other students around? I should check the other side of the building. No students in the library. Good. If I can't find the fab key, maybe I can use one of these to break the lock? This office is locked. I know Vin keeps his keys close to him. I know the keys are somewhere else on this desk. One of these keys must be for the fab. No, the fab key is gone. Trophy case. Maybe I can find something heavy to break down that door? No, this one looks too light. This one is large, but looks too fragile. No, too small. No, too light. I think this is Vin's. I remember it being heavy. Biggest ego, heaviest trophy. Hope this works. I don't hear Loretta. This is bad. I need to rewind and get her out of there.
Loretta, don't move!
Okay, Max, you get 10 seconds, but I'm making a run for it.
Holy shit, Max! You saved my—
Move! Get out of here.
Suspect spotted en route to the observatory. Smoke rising from the building. Possible arson.
No. Please, no.